Hello! Guess what? Today I am going to try to recreate one of my guilty pleasures. You know what brand it is. People who know me would probably be so surprised that this is one of my guilty pleasures. I used to keep this stocked on my shelves for when I was single, when I got home and I didn't feel like making dinner, I would pull one of these little tiny cans out and eat that with a glass of wine on the side. But for some reason, it seems like the taste has kind of varied now. It's not the same taste that it used to be. I don't know what's going on, but here we are. I said I can make that, and I can actually control how much sodium I have inside of it. I don't have my glasses on right now, but I'm pretty sure this is high in sodium. My ingredients that I will be using: my homemade onion powder, it's my shredder, rigatoni. I couldn't find the tube pasta that they make with beefaroni, but hey, rigatoni is going to be pretty good. Of course, you know I got to use my liquid aminos, canned meatballs. I made this. I have not posted a video yet, but I am going to leave meatball pieces inside of my beefaroni, and I'm going to crush some of these meatballs up to make that ground beef kind of texture that you get in beefaroni. My canned tomatoes, Bellavitani cheese. Is it Bellavitani? No, Bellavitano cheese. You can purchase this at any grocery store that has a nice little cheese section. It kind of reminds you of Parmesan cheese. We're going to shred some of that in there. Some thyme, a little bit of garlic. I'm going to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to put some habanero dust and some onions and bell pepper, just a little bit. That's probably about a tablespoon and a half. And you're like, that's just spaghetti. No, it's gonna be beefaroni. Let's get started. You know, I'm always forgetting something: salt and pepper and tomato paste. Now let's get started. Oh, stand by. To the tomato mixture, I have added my bell pepper, my onion, crushed a clove of garlic. Now we're going to add the sprigs of thyme, dried thyme. Put our cap on. Let's blend. Looks a little light, but that's okay. That tastes good, y'all. That's pretty delicious. Now, let's take it over to the stove and incorporate it with our ground beef and our meatballs. Let's get started. We're going to open up our meat. I opened them last night just to see what they taste like. Take a couple of meatballs out. Get some of that jelly in there. That good collagen. I'm going to smash them down. And there we are. We're going to turn it on and warm it up. In between time, we'll start making pasta. And by making, I mean get it out of this box. So the meat has been warmed up. Now let's start incorporating ingredients. We got our tomato mixture. Okay. Tomato mixture in. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Teaspoon of homemade onion powder. Half a teaspoon of habanero powder. And mind you, these are all things that I actually would add to the can. I would take it out of the can and add these things to it. Half a teaspoon of pepper, regular pepper, black pepper. Half a teaspoon of salt. Aminos. I'm always telling y'all 1 squirt is a tablespoon, so let's see. I was right. Let's stir this and let it simmer. We'll come back and taste it, see what we got. And then we'll add our cheese later. Let's taste it now. That's pretty good, y'all. We can only imagine what it's going to taste like once it simmers down. So let's let it simmer. My water is boiling. Let's salt the water. Add our rigatoni. It's about half of a box. My regular beefaroni out of the can is now starting to boil or simmer. Let's stir our homemade mixture. Let's give it a taste. Doggone it, I think I done it. Oh! We're going to keep on simmering, and then in just a few moments when our pasta is done, we're going to add in our cheese and drain our pasta and add it to it. A couple of meatballs. Let's actually add the meatballs now. We're going to add 4 for good measure. And there we go. This production is looking pretty good. Let's turn our sauce off. Turn the heat off of it. And we're going to stir in some Bellavitano cheese. And that's probably a half cup. Let's give it one more taste. Oh my goodness, that is tasty. I'm so excited. The pasta is ready. Let's add it. Give it a quick stir. And let it sit for just a little while. And we will start tasting. We're going to compare canned beefaroni to homemade beefaroni. Yum! Made actually really in about the same amount of time it would take me to warm this up. I made this. Everything is all done. I'm going to plate some up for my husband first, and then we'll do a taste test. I gotta give you a healthy portion. You're always saying I feed you like a baby. Here is our canned beefaroni. Here is our homemade beefaroni. Pray before you eat. Homemade. That's pretty delicious. Noticeable difference. Me and my husband both say we think sugar is added to the can. Can is still pretty good. It's my childhood favorite. So hey, what are you gonna say? But for a preference, you know what's in it. You know your salt content. This will be mine. Happy eating. Thanks for joining me. Bye.